Hello, it's New Things Day. Welcome one, welcome all. Much like a carnival, that's going to be how I greet this thing now, or treat this thing. Greet, treat, meet, heat, delete. These are all words that rhyme. Comics, book game. That's it. Comics, one back issue, book game. That's all I have. Though the book game may take a while. We'll see how long I feel like doing it. Manifest Destiny, number 30. Detective Comics, number 962. Action Comics, number 985. Riverdale, number 5. Old Man Logan, number 27. Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe again, number 3. Mr. Miracle, number 1. Justice League Power Rangers, number 5. New Superman, number 14. The Unsound, number 3. Jean Grey, number 5. Generations, The Phoenix. Jean Grey and the Phoenix. One shot. Inhumans, Once and Future Kings, number 1. That's it for new books. Now, the one back issue of this week is Archie's Pal Jughead, number 87. There's never been a cover that describes me more aptly. Jughead is the whole top of his half body is inside of the ice cream man's cart, as you can see, and Archie is telling him that, take the man's word for it, there's no vanilla. I love vanilla ice cream, especially with the addition of sprinkles, preferably of the rainbow variety. This is if it's not the second appearance of Big Ethel, it's definitely a very early appearance of Big Ethel. But I think it's her second appearance. So Big Ethel, Archie's Pal Jughead, 87. Now some book game. Since that went fairly quickly, do some book game and then bounce. Never said that before in my life. Darkness at Noon. By the way, I know I say book game, but if you're the first person here, these aren't just books I'm pulling off my shelf. These are books that have yet to make it to my shelf. I'm still working on. This is actually from a bag from that mall sale where I got 5 bags for $20. So that's what these are all from. Darkness at Noon by Arthur Koestler. Kostler. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's a Signet classic, published by the New American Library. It's a Signet cover price of 50 cents. I'm gonna say this is 1978. And oh well, the first 32 pages are no longer attached to the book. This is the first Signet Classic Edition, July 1961. Great. Way off already. Good start. Next up is Going After Cashado. I don't exactly know how to pronounce that. By Tim O'Brien. Going After Cashado. Casiado. I'm not sure. Cover price. There is not one. I'm going to say 1975 for Going After Cashado. Casiado. Copyright 1970 is the first Dell printing, 1979. Close enough on that one. I consider that a win. Next up is Dies the Fire by S.M. Sterling, published by Rock Science Fiction. Cover price of $7.99. I'm going to say 2006 for this. we have. Looks like the actual copyright is from 04, but the map copyright is from 05. So I imagine this wasn't published till 05. It doesn't have a definitive. Oh no, this is the first Rock mass market printing, September 2005. SM Sterling Dies the Fire. The Day Before Sunrise, a novel by Thomas Wiseman. Cover price of $1.95. Looks like some type of Nazi fiction novel. It is April 1945. Hitler's Henchman. Yeah, definitely what it is. Haven't been able to read one of these in a while. I can't bring myself to read something like this recently. Copyright. I didn't guess on this, did I? Nope, I didn't. It's 1977. I cheated. I was too involved in myself to remember that one. To remember to guess. John Saul, Nathaniel. Cover price of $5.95. Huge John Saul fan. Monstrous John Saul fan. And this is not one that I had. I might have it in hardback. I did not have a paperback. I'm going to guess 1984 for Nathaniel, because I'm pretty sure it's one of his earlier works. Nathaniel, a Bantam book, July 1984. I should just be done. I just crushed it with John Saul. Here we go. Now we're talking business. The Penetrator. The Penetrator offering us up some double penetration with Man Kill Sport and Deep Sea Shootout by Chet Cunningham. Cover price of $4.99. It's pretty hilarious that his name is the Penetrator, and if you put two stories in one, it's called Double Penetrator. It's definitely called Double Penetrator and not Double Penetration, but it definitely should be called Double Penetration because that's humorous. I'm going to guess 1994 for this Double Penetration feature. And it is, god damn it, it's Roman numerals, and I don't want to do the math. MCMLXXVI. Next is Stop Time by Frank Conroy. Penguin Publishing. Cover price of $2.50. Nominated for National Book Award. I'm going to guess 1964 on this thing. 1964. We have 1960. Nope. First Penguin Publishing, 1977. 77 for Stop Time. Golgotha Falls by Frank D. Felitta. Yes. Golgotha Falls by Frank D. Felitta. Cover price of... It's a pocket horror book, but we don't have a cover price. No, we don't. I believe this is something to do with an exorcism of sorts. I'm gonna say 1991. 1985. Next is The Sensitives, a novel by Louis Charbonneau, based on the original screenplay by Deanne Romano. 60-cent cover price. So 1972, I'm going to say, for The Sensitives. And it is 1968. Bantam published it February. Isaac Asimov's The Martian Way and Other Stories. Fawcett Crest Publishing, 95-cent cover price. Everybody know, if you know sci-fi writing, you know Isaac Asimov. The Foundation trilogy at the least. I'm going to say 1971 on this thing too. I think it's earlier, but I'm going to go with 71. And it is way earlier. This is 1955 for The Martian Way. Clive Barker, The Thief of Always. Cover price of what appears to be $5.99. This is a Harper Fiction Publishing. I guess $19.95 on this thing. On Clive Barker's The Thief of Always. Pages are very white. What I guess, 95? This is 92, but the first Harper paperbacks printing October 93 for that. Let's do, I want to get one before, I want to leave on one. The Shaman by Frank Coffey. Cover price of $2.95. I don't know. Published by Playboy Paperbacks. I wonder if it's the Playboy Paperbacks. Is that a real thing? Dean Koontz has a blurb on the front here. I'm gonna say 1988 on the Shaman. And 1980. 8 years off. 8 years off. Next up is Tim Allen's I'm Not Really Here. Subtitled I'm Also Not Doing Cocaine. So, cover price of $6.99. Published by Hyperion. Weird he has time to publish stuff, being, the last of his kind. I'm gonna guess 1999 on this thing. I think that's way too late. I'm gonna say it's more like 96. I'm gonna guess 96. Copyright 1996. Can't see it at all. 96. Whatever. All right, I'm leaving on that. I still got and the book sack fill over, so I'm definitely leaving. I still have almost a full bag. I think it's all paperbacks. It's gonna take forever. I don't have the motivation to do it right now. I guess. I don't know. Thank you for watching. Love yourselves. Love each other. If you have any requests of anything you want to see by me, let me know. If anybody has any requests of what they're witnessing or what they would like to witness, I have no problem going through books that I have. I have no problem possibly doing a book review on a book that you see or have seen. I don't know. I just talk, and I'm good at talking, not quite as good at the substance being what anybody else wants it to be. So, thank you for watching. Love yourselves, love each other, and read goddamn Archie. My whole arm just broke. It's bad.